back in the shop. I'm having some four-wheel drive issues, so I have to take this apart. But in the meantime, while my truck is defrosting from this lovely Canadian weather, I have to replace my taillight bulbs. Because not having blinkers while you're in the middle of icy roads is not ideal. So we are going to do that. Not 100% sure on what socket it is. I think it's a 7 or an 8. It is an 8, so I'm going to use my 8mm socket. And I know I could use a ratchet, but why? When you have power tools, why wouldn't you use them? So 2 screws. All you need to take this out. And then it just pops out of the little sockets there. And so making sure I have the right bulbs. That one's certainly blown. But it's pretty easy to change your own bulbs, really. Pop them out, just that easy. Just like changing a light bulb at home. One thing I did learn is that if you are using or replacing your bulbs, you have to try not to touch the bulbs themselves, because from what I hear, that will make them wear out even faster. So doing my best not to touch the bulb itself. Can't wear gloves. I'm just not a fan of wearing gloves. I'm pretty bad for it. So putting the bulb in, giving it a good push, making sure it's all the way in there. Pushing this back in, giving it a twist. Now I'm going to just make sure that that guy works. So. Haha! And there we go. I have one blinker. So now we'll change this other one. I broke this tail light a while back. That'll be on my list of things to do. Many, many things that I have to do on this truck. Pop it out. Give it a twist. Pull out the whole bulb. Again, try not to touch the bulb itself. Push it all the way in so it sets itself in there. There's little pieces in here that will lock it into place. Once it's locked into place, give it a twist. There we go. And again, same thing, I'm going to test it out before I put this all back. We have blinking. Ta-da! Okay, so making sure that all of these pieces line up on the inside. A little love push. Screws back in. And now people will know when I'm turning. And I tell you, with these icy roads that we have right now, you need to give people a ton of warning that you are turning. So that feels good to have this all done. Now I have to do my front bulbs. So we will get to that right now. Okay, now it's a little less slippery. For taking these headlights out, it's just 4 simple screws. 7mm screws. Grab myself this extra long extension, because why not have an unnecessarily long extension. Take out all the screws on the top, on the bottom. And yes, unnecessarily long extension. Why not? Okay. Bam. Okay, try not to lose your screws. I don't know if this bottom one came off. No. It. Try not to lose that one. I mean, I have little hands, so I could almost get my little hands right into there. But, ugh. There we have burnt out bulb. So now I'm going to see if the ones that I have fit it. So I bought two. Just took these ones out of the truck, so let's hope that they're them. These are the Philips Crystal Vision Platinum. I like to go a little bit brighter. So these look the exact same. So we're just going to be glad we got these ones. Same thing as your tail lights. Try not to touch the bulb itself. Twist them in. Plug it back in. And then let's give it a test. See how we do here. And look at that. Crystal clear headlights. I need to give that a little bit of a clean. This is great. Now my headlights work and my tail lights work, so this is safety first around here. Winter weather, very important for these kinds of things. But now I'm going to put this all back together and get this truck out of here, clean the floor, and then get on to the fun front end work. It is just that simple to change your own headlights. 4 screws, pop it out, change the bulbs, that is it. Anybody can do this. So next time you're wanting to pay somebody $100 to change your light bulbs, think again. You can do it yourself.